Just kidding. Of course you want to learn the violin because you're clicking on this video, how to learn the violin. I do know how to play the violin. I've actually been playing the violin for about 10 years. So a pretty long time. I know, I look like I'm 12. I am not 12. I've been playing the violin since 6th grade. So if you could do the math, you know, you could see how old I am. But yeah, I've been playing since 6th grade, and my experience with the violin is that I've been playing in all region orchestras since the 7th grade, about a year after I started playing, all the way until I graduated from high school during the pandemic. Had good experience in all region. I almost made it to state, but as you can see, living in Texas, it's super mega hard to make it to state. You have to be like
a child prodigy,
I think, in my opinion. So whoever made it to state in the state of Texas, congrats to you. You are an amazing player. I guess
me not so much, but
anyway, I've been playing music. I also played in high school mariachi. I was a vocalist and a violinist within the Edinburgh North Mariachi Oro. So we were pretty successful in our brain fart competitions. So that was quite fun. So I would like to say that I'm experienced enough to teach you who has clicked on the video wanting to learn the violin. So yeah. And I'm assuming since you want to learn the violin, we both share a love for music. So you love music, I love music. Let's get to some learning. So step 1, you want to learn the violin? You gotta have a violin.
surprise.
So, where is my violin? There it is. Okay, so if you're starting off playing the violin, I do suggest getting a student version of a violin. They still sound good. They come in different sizes. Usually full-grown people or middle schoolers are a 4x4. Me, since I look like a 12-year-old now, imagine how I looked as a 6th grader. I was very tiny and I actually needed a 3/4 violin. But yeah, usually people go for the 4x4. It's not, I actually don't think it's called 4x4. It's the 4/4 violin. Anyway, so, and those student versions tend to cost about $1,500 to $2,000. My violin right here is $3,000. So playing the violin is quite an investment, but I do think it is worth it in the end. Cause like, say you're at a family gathering and they say, hey Denise, can you like play the violin? And I'd be like,
No.
I'm nervous and I don't like playing in front of people, but I still end up playing because they absolutely love it. And yeah, lots of people love the violin. It's a very fun instrument. So now that you have a violin, first you gotta know what you're playing. So that would be on 4 strings. And they are the G string, the D string, the A string, and your E string. So it is typically a high range. If you don't like a high range, then you're going to have to play the viola or the cello, which unfortunately I cannot help you with. My expertise are only on the violin. So yeah, a good acronym that I always used was, to remember my strings, because yes, sometimes you do forget, is good dogs always eat. So good dogs always eat. That's one way to remember your strings. Yeah, so now you have your violin, you know your strings, and in the next video, I'm going to be talking to you about the anatomy of the violin, because it's very important to know the pieces of your violin. Because like, what if somebody on the street just asks you,
Hey man, you play the violin?
cool, what's this part? Are you gonna know the name of that part? If you do, you'll sound more intellectual and like you actually know how to play the violin. So yeah, more next time. I almost forgot. This is Poppy. he will be your emotional support throughout your violin learning journey. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Also comment, because I know for me, whenever I'm scrolling through YouTube, I'm way too shy to leave any comments. But please talk to me, ask me any questions you have on the violin, and me and Poppy will be happy to help you and answer your question on the next video. Anyway, bye buddies!